Welcome to another episode of GI Sports Live.
Some of us don't run as fast as we did 10, 12, 14 years ago, but we're crafty out there.
But you talk just as much trash.
We do.
Live studio audience.
And now he has to figure out how he's going to maneuver all the chords.
We highly encourage a lot of you guys to go to the JT Facebook page and just sound off on some colors you'd like to see.
There you go, EPL.
The NXL World Cup, the whole big enchilada.
Big enchilada.
The big chicken.
Hey Steve, TJ with Team Desert Edge here out of Salt Lake City, Utah.
Positive paintball, positive vibes. No more negativity, man. We're tired of it. So many people to shoot at, so many people shooting at you. The game is amazing. They got it really organized. They do a great job. Your first match is against one of the combine teams, right?
Yes, Greg's team, and they actually beat us.
And look at this one. This is one of my favorites.
Oh, boy.
Hello. Darren, did you ice me? Did you get me? We're live? I think we're live because now I can see stuff. Stop breaking things. Yeah, guys, I broke my phone. I had this sweet Empire Team USA tank, like all balanced up here, and then it fell over and smashed my phone. I can't get my phone to turn on, so we had to do a little delay of game. 10-yard penalty on me. But welcome to the show. Unfortunately, Rab is traveling and can't join me. So here I am, live in our studio audience to talk to you about paintball and everything going on in it. Had a few big events that just happened. Want to touch base on those. The Euro Big Game happened. We're going to have some sweet footage from them and put together a video for you guys. Really excited about that. Rab has gone over there and played in that event. One of the biggest games in Europe. Looks amazing. It's on an old abandoned World War II or Cold War era military base. And there's a lot of shenanigans that happen over there. So we've got some footage from them. We're putting it together. We're going to bring that to you guys as soon as we can. Hawaiian Legends happened a few weekends ago. Saw that Archie Montemayor, Ryan Greenspan, a couple of the pros were out there. Beautiful field. It was a brigade event. Ryan Sexton was out there. Patch event. It's one of the coolest fields I've had the opportunity of going to. I have not played out there, but we're going to have an event video for you guys. This past weekend, I myself was at the MPPL at Peak and Paintball in Central Illinois, reffing. I appreciate all you guys out there that did not shoot the crap out of me when you had the opportunity, but had some good times out there. If you guys are looking for an event to play in the Midwest, the MPPL at Peak and Paintball, I highly recommend it. Their next event is August 16th, 17th, and 18th, I think. So go check that out. Also, this past weekend, the MSXL happened at Level Up Sports in Columbus, Ohio. Pando's Field. Shout out to Pando. Miss you. John Rathman, our number one sales guy, was out there checking that out. Definitely an excellent league to play. Aaron Beddington runs that now. They've been all over the place from Louisville to Nashville. They're going to be in Indianapolis. They were just in Columbus. And I do not know where their last event is, but MSXL, if you're in the Midwest, also a great event to play in. And then lastly, Ion, Invasion of Normandy just happened, and that was attended by Steve Rabikoff, Billy Saransky, and a few others from our GI Sports crew. Those guys always have fun out there. Over 4,000 players go and play in this game. It's one of the biggest paintball games in the world, and I cannot stress enough to you guys, if you have never played a big game or a scenario game, and there's one that you're going to need to do, go to Ion Skirmish Paintball in Old Brightsville, Pennsylvania, and play. It is awesome. What's up to you guys in the chat? I see you again. I apologize for the delay. I broke my phone, and I blame the Team USA tank that I'm going to talk to you guys about in a little bit. But I can't even get my phone to turn on, which isn't good. But oh well. NXL Philly happened. Some crazy, weird teal team called X Factor won. These are their pro flexes right here. X Factor wins. We have a really cool finals recap done by our main man, Arthur, for you guys to check out. It's been put up on Instagram. It's been put up on our Facebook pages. If you have not checked it out, it's a complete point-by-point breakdown of the finals match. It pretty much happens in about four and a half minutes, but it's got music. It's got some audio clips from Maddie in the booth with Todd, or Rab, excuse me, or all three of them, I should say. But it's really cool because you've got interviews there. There's Kirill, and it just breaks down that whole finals match between X Factor and the Red Legion point by point. Really cool. I've watched it probably like 20 times, but I highly recommend you go there and watch it. You can go to the GI Sports YouTube channel, watch it. You can go to the GI Sports Facebook page, watch it. You can go to the JT Instagram and watch it, as well as I believe the JT Facebook page. So definitely something to check out. Really, really cool. Thank you guys for the congratulations on that. Matt Soseman, you want a cool strap to the ICC? I got something for you, Matt. But congrats to X Factor, winning in overtime. Score of 6-5. Epic matchup. At one point, we were winning 5-1, and I thought to myself, we got this. And then I was like, that's probably the stupidest thing I ever could have thought of, because there was about 7 minutes left. And the Red Legion, arguably the best team in paintball right now. They've won the last 3 events prior to Philly. Right now, the NXL Prague event is going on. We'll talk about that in Team USA in a second. But going into that, we had to play against the Russians in the prelims, and we actually beat them our last match, and then had to play them again in the finals. And it was amazing to see the teams that they went through. They had to play the Dynasty. Dynasty was on fire, probably playing some of the best paintball we've ever seen. But again, this is just a recap video. Shout out to Arthur again for putting this together. Go to our YouTube channel, go to our Facebook pages, and watch this. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Again, goes through every point and has interviews. Arthur got interviews from guys before and after the matches and captured just some behind the scenes stuff that you're not really going to see. So it was really cool to have him put that together. Other news outside of this is that during the last point, Archie Montemayor, the kid Arch, goes off the wall and gets himself the golden barrel, which is the kill count leader for the event. I believe it was 50, 54, 52, but he killed it. Won a one-on-one in the finals against Sergey. Takes Sergey out in the last point, which you were watching right meow. Oh, yeah. It was nice. Yeah, Andy Leonard, they're playing some of the best paintball we've seen. And I'm really excited to see how well they do this next event. But here you have the other team I want to talk about for NXL Philly, paintballfit.com. Holy smokes. You know, talk about the Russians winning 3 professional events in a row. They won over in Europe is one of those professional events. But paintballfit.com has won all 3 events right now in the NXL. They win Vegas, they win Dallas, and now they win Philly. They got kind of a skeleton crew. They've got James, Charles, 3 brothers, David, Johnny, Tyler, a.k.a. Colt, Trenton, and Jeremy. Those are the guys on their roster right now for Chicago. But paintballfit.com, Division III X-Ball, just destroying everyone. 3 NXL tournaments, 3 NXL wins. And now it's telling me I'm on PBLI. It's telling me I can't be logged in. But they're just killing it. And it's really cool to see. Got to do a little bit of a shout out to SA Notorious FSU, because they're another Texas team. But Paintball Fit out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area with Paintball Fit, the field. And that's going to be our spotlight for the field. But huge shout out to these guys. Watching them play, I didn't get to see their finals match in Philly. Missed that one. But in all the other matches I got to watch, I mean, these guys, the way they move, the way they shoot people on the break and communicate, I'd venture a guess that you could probably take these guys and throw them in Division I, and they would give all those top teams a run for their money. No joke. The way they play, it's pretty unbelievable, and I have to tip my hat, respect to those guys right there, because it's one thing to win an NXL event at any division that you're playing in, but to win 3 in a row, yeah. So shout out to Paintball Fit, to JD and his whole crew, and moving on from there, that's something that I'd want to talk about is just Paintball Fit. We've done a GI Sports field feature on those guys, and you can go ahead and check that out. We have that on our YouTube channel. I don't know if we can throw that up, but Paintball Fit is an amazing facility. I've gotten to go out there a few times, and it's kind of deceiving because you pull up and there's 2 paintball fields in one. It's essentially a scenario recreational field, and then Paintball Fit is just tournament. And so you pull up and you see Paintball Fit off to your right, and there's one field that you see that's all turf, permanent pits, super nice. But then there's a whole other backside of that, and there's like a couple other fields, and I had no idea for the longest time that was there. I can remember talking to Steve Rabikoff, and he was either live or showing me some pictures on his phone, and I was like, oh, where are you at? He's like, oh, I'm at Paintball Fit. And I was like, that's not Paintball Fit. I've been to Paintball Fit. That's not Paintball Fit. But but it's an amazing facility. A lot of teams play out of there. AC Dallas, those guys practice out of there a lot. And I think you can see some of the way AC Dallas plays off and the way that they move and operate rubbing off on Paintball Fit. I know those guys like to play each other a lot, and they have the opportunity to play with and against some of the professional guys from AC Dallas at Paintball Fit. But if you guys are ever in the Texas area, Texas is big, scratch that. If you're ever in the Dallas area and you want to play some paintball, highly recommend going into check out Paintball Fit, getting out there, running some scrimmages, playing some paintball. Yeah, Colt from Paintball Fit is a stud. There you go, Matt. See, getting some calls out. I love the chat. Who else got anything in the chat? Anyone? John Dresser's in here. Tim Montresor? Tim Montresor is watching from Prague. Guys, watch out for Tim Montresor. If you follow Tim on Instagram at all, you'll notice that he went to Chernobyl, big HBO series breakout, Papyrate. I can't know how to say the town name. But pretty much, Tim, you've guaranteed that I will never touch you or shake your hand again because you're probably radioactive Tim. You were Slim Tim, now you're radioactive Tim. So watch out for Tim Montresor, folks. But shout out to him out there in Europe playing. Also out there in Europe right now is Team USA. They did play this morning. I think we have a roster for those guys. Darren, we have a roster. It's coming. So we have a roster. We have a roster for Team USA. Again, NXL Prague event number 3 is going on. We'll look at their roster. We'll make some comments about those guys. But shout out to Tim Montresor for joining all the way over there. Shout out to Josh Silverman in the chat and John Dresser. Will Royal, ICC champ. Will Royal is the people's Photoshop champ. That's who Will is. There you go. Look at that roster. Justin Rabikoff, Kyle Spica, Nick Laval, Marcelo Margot, Chad George, Greg Sewers, TJ Danner. There's Tim. Ryan Moorhead, Archie, the Golden Barrel winner, Montemayor, Sam, the Schwanz Barrel, and Keith Brown. See, the cool thing I think we can talk about is that, like, just about everyone on that roster has been sponsored by GI Sports at one point or another, except for Marcelo. They all been on GI Sports teams, so that's how we tie this all in. But the USA men's team is playing right now at the Nations Cup over in Prague. They played this morning. You can tune in to the NXL Facebook page to watch them live all weekend long, or at least as long as the tournament goes on. I'm not sure how long that tournament's going to last. But shout out to those guys. Anyone else watch anything? Anyone in the chat? Speaking of great Photoshop, yeah, Anthony T2, what up? He's got some good Photoshop skills. But that will move us on to our product highlight. And we will first talk about the product that literally smashed my phone. Like, my phone is, I don't know if you can see that. There's literally glass all over the place. I can't get my phone to turn on. It's kind of depressing. But this is it right here. Team USA tank. Limited edition. Sales from this tank go to Team USA, or part of the sales go to Team USA. There's all the information for you right there. Performance air system. It's a Pro 8045 Ultra tank from Empire. There's 2 versions of this tank. There's the Pro version and the standard version. The Pro version, the one I'm holding right now, has a custom powerhouse rag with Team USA laser engraved into it. It's pretty cool looking. The standard tank is just going to have your Ultra composite bottle and then the Empire Reaction high pressure reg. So this one, Pro, powerhouse reg. Not Pro, Empire reg. But both tanks are the 80 ultra carbon fiber and air system from Empire. You got a cool USA flag on here. Team USA, limited edition. Support Team USA paintball. This isn't going to fund the men's team that's playing right now. The proceeds, a portion of those coming from the sales of this tank, are going to be helping out the 3 teams playing over in Europe for Amsterdam in September, which is going to be the women's, the U19, and then I believe the Masters, the old guys, everyone over 40. And you can go to teamusapaintball.com, get yours now. There's also a couple different dealers. It's not only is it that Team USA Paintball selling these, but I believe dealers can also get them and sell them. Committed Paintball would be a big one. Boston Paintball, a big supporter of Team USA and everything there. So that's one thing too. Also, put on your calendars in September, NXL Amsterdam. You're going to want to watch Team USA as they play out there and represent the country. Geez, I can't talk, so I'm looking at my phone and just kind of being sad. Again, Team USA tank up here, came down, smash. Nick's phone doesn't work anymore. So if you're trying to get a hold of me, use Facebook. But Team USA, custom edition tank, get yours today. T2 put a link in the chat. Thank you, T2. Pro Edge has some. Boss Paintball has some. Committed Paintball. All have them. Last but not least, check it out. New, just released San Antonio X Factor ProFlex. ProFlex 7. This one doesn't have a lens, which is kind of scary. But these just came out. Shipping now. You can go, just about every major paintball dealer in the U.S. is going to have these. X Factor Paintball Park, Boston Paintball, Pro Edge, Critical. They're all going to have them. They come with the smoke lens. They come with a custom strap. Not too many of these available, and they're going to be selling quick. And guess what? This pair right here with a lens that I will find, we're going to give away to one of you lucky viewers in the chat. You have to answer one question for me correctly. I don't know if you're going to be able to do it here in the chat, but if you would like a chance to win this 2019 Professional Team X Factor Edition JT Flex, I'm going to stop holding it now and just admiring it. You need to answer me this question. You need to put in order every single professional win that X Factor has had from first to last. Can we get this just the strap? You can trade for it, but no, the straps are only available on the goggle. No extra straps. So, question. You need to tell me in the chat on this video, this live video, all of the professional wins from first to last that Team X Factor has had. So how many wins, and then list the tournament from the first to this last one, being Philly. So that's what I'm looking for. You answer, whoever answers the question correctly first, get me their info, or I'll verify that, and then I will ship you this goggle with a box and a lens, of course. So last but not least, we have one event to talk about, Paint Fest, coming up in the UK. Actually, you know what, too? I can talk to Sosaman because I put this stuff up here. The ICC is coming up. That's one of our upcoming events, and we've been working on some custom straps. So we know you guys love straps for the JT Flexes. Those making a comeback. Going to have some custom Flex straps at the ICC in Pittsburgh for you, coming up the first weekend of August. Shout out to Tim. Can't wait for that. MPPL events count? Yeah. Pro, Phil, you have to tell me all of the professional wins that X Factor's had. So really stoked about the ICC. That's coming up, but we're going to have some custom straps from JT for Flexes out there. You're going to see some custom straps being worn by some professional teams out there, some top guys. And I'm also stoked because Darren has told me that there's going to be a couple extra cameras maybe out there, some new views. You got Greg Pauly right there on your screen. Some footage from last year's ICC. Oh, there's Billy Bernaccia, the kid. Number 2 blowout. Too many kids in paintball. August 2nd through 4th. I think that's last year's date. But it's essentially the same date. I would check it for you, but my phone doesn't work. So, yeah, there you go. Hit up Mike Gilbert. He has the straps? Yeah, that's because he stole them off some other goggles. Well, folks, again, ICC coming up. You saw a video there. Also, another event coming up the 26th and 27th of July over in the UK is Paint Fest. It's been a long-standing event. It's a brigade program event. Sign up for the brigade program. You get your patch. Going to be a cool event. Mardi Gras is the theme. I like that. I always tell Steve Ravikoff he should try and bring back Mardi Gras. Will, when is the ICPL video coming out you guys spoke about? Ooh, Darren, who spoke up. I have seen, Will, there it is, next week. I have seen some of the stuff that is being worked on right now for the ICPL, not to take away from Paint Fest and the Mardi Gras event that is happening in the UK. NPF, if you guys are in the UK or in Europe, you want to play a really cool event, brigade event, get signed up for this one. But there is going to be a very sweet set, I will say this, set of videos coming out for the ICPL. I've been sneaking over to where Arthur's been working on them and watching, but they will be available starting next week. So, I like it. I've seen some good stuff. There's some really good interviews, really, really good footage. Got to give a shout out to Arthur. And then Matty Marshall walking around with a GoPro, getting deep in the jungle out there, getting up close and personal to some of the the conflicts that happened at the ICPL in Chicago. But next week we'll have that. I'm seeing some answers in here for X Factor. No one's got it right yet. Bill? Nope. Phil? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. CPSL. There you go. August 3rd and 4th, North Carolina. Ryan Sexton is the XO. That's right. We talked about that. We had Ryan on. He made a little video up for us as well as Mad Frog a couple of weeks ago in our last show talking about that. But that just about wraps everything up for me here for the GI Sports Live show. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, hey, put your answers in the chat. You want to win this Flex with a lens? Custom X Factor Limited Edition Flex 7. How many professional tournaments has X Factor won, and what are they? From the first one to the last one. So I need you to list all of the events. I just don't want numbers. Oh, they won this many events, or they won that many events. I need the number of professional events they've won, and I need which events they were in chronological order. Well, yeah, order from first to last. I like eggs too. So thank you guys for tuning in. Again, Team USA Tank. Go to Committed Paintball or teamusapaintball.com. Get yours. There's 2 editions, the standard and the pro. The pro has the powerhouse reg, 80-inch 4,500 bottle from Empire, custom limited edition. Some of the sales from this go to help Team USA get those guys over there and help them cover their paint, hotel, and all that fun stuff. And then also the brand new X Factor Flex is now in stock at dealers shipping. So if you want to get some of those, check it out. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. From all of us here at GI Sports and Darren, who you can't see that I'll get on the show someday. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.